Hello guys! Today I want to talk about how dimming your light actually helps no one. And as you can imagine, this is just as much for you as it is for me. What I've found is that throughout a majority of my life, I have committed to making myself the smallest, most out of the way individual as I possibly could. And I don't know where that stems from. I don't know if that's just like because I grew up as a middle child or growing up as a black girl in the suburbs or freaking. I don't know. I really don't know. And honestly, I don't even think that's important in this space. What I really think is important is realizing that, we all have our own individual lights and some may shine brighter than others, but they're all there. Like I once had someone explain to me that we're all like diamonds and when we're born onto this earth, we're covered in guck. Like everyone has their own trauma and things to work through because that's what helps you develop into the person that you're truly supposed to be. And I think that if I hadn't been through some of the things that I've been through, I wouldn't be as grateful for the places that I'm going and the places that I'm at. And I think that's important. I think that's intentional. I think that's there to keep us humble. But at the same time, what I'm really trying to get at is that we all have a light and we all have a gift to share with the world. And I think it can be sharpened by how much time you spend with yourself and how much self-growth you put in there. But the last thing that we as a collective need to be doing is dimming our lights when we get in those spaces, when we finally get to the place where we're healthy enough or whatever, and allowing other people's intimidation by our commitment to our self-growth and our commitment to the divine and our commitment to being, there's no reason to continue to let that prevent you from fully shining your light. And I feel like for me, for the longest, I would think that other people's uncomfortability with me or the way that I would get these sideways treatments, especially by other women, really girls, but women too, just from being in a space, I just recently realized that shit has nothing to do with me. If someone's treating me sideways and this is the first time they've met me, they're insecure, and that's actually not my issue, and that doesn't mean I should dim myself down in any way. And that's such a huge revelation for me because I used to, present myself as a very, shy, reserved person, but I don't really think that was me. I think that was just, the trauma of everything I'd been through and how much I'd been told to just be quiet. And because I am a prime rule follower, I was like, okay, this is how you navigate the world. But it's not. We all have our lights. We all have a gift to bring to the world. If the world was just supposed to be about us being small and staying out of the way, then that's what we would do. But we don't do that, do we? And a lot of people don't do that. I think that we help each other the most when we are being our authentic selves around each other. And that's just my idea. That seems so hippy dippy, but I promise you, there's so much truth to that. No one benefits from us all playing small and being oh, what are they gonna think? Oh, I can't do this. They're gonna be scared. No one benefits from that. So that's what I'm telling myself. No more playing small. I feel like I would intentionally self-sabotage myself because I knew that people were gonna feel some type of way about themselves if I was great in front of them. And that sounds so fucked up because it's what? But being an empath, I just now realized some of the energies that I've felt aren't from me. It's just because I be reading shit even when I don't want to read shit. And so within that, I've found a lot of power, but I've also had this realization that I've been playing way too fucking small because I'm super smart and super talented and just super wise too. But yeah, dim my light for who. That's really the premise of this video. I didn't know how I was gonna really orchestrate this, but I just wanted to post this to remind you, don't dim your light for nobody because you are the freaking light of the world. That's what, oh my god, I could go on an entire dialogue on the Tyler the Creator album. That just might be the next video. But prior to that, right now I'm just doing the thing. Because for the longest, I just thought about doing the thing, but now I'm doing the thing. So everybody clap for Tochi. Guys, I'm so cute. What the fuck? But yeah, don't dim your light for nobody. And always remember that if people are intimidated by you, that's because you're a super bad bitch. And that is not something to make you shrink back. That is something to make you stand forward even stronger. And that's what I be telling myself these days. So I am going to go into spaces and showcase my full personality. And sometimes I like shrinking back and just observing people. I love people watching. People watching is amazing. So I don't always have to say something. But at the same time, I have the right to care. My ideas are valid. What I want is valid. My desires are valid. And anyone who disagrees with that or has something to say about that can keep their thoughts to themselves, because no matter what they say, it's not going to change how I show up in the world. Not anymore.